Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me on video number 4 in our Sure Cuts a Lot 2 new feature overview series. This is the second take for this video because after I finished the first take, published it and had it available for everyone, I got an email from Alice who told me that my method was okay but not the most ideal or efficient method. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the proper way of manipulating text inside of a word or caption. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and select my type tool, which I also call the text tool, so don't get confused. And I'm just going to click on the mat and I'm going to type a caption. Okay, and my letters are already overlapping, and that's because I have my tracking over here set to 70%. By default, you're not going to have that value, so I'm just going to go ahead and change that back to 100. Okay, and that's how it should normally come out. Okay, what I showed everybody in the last video, the one that I deleted, was how to overlap letters in a word or caption. And in the first version, it sure cuts a lot. If you clicked on a letter, you'd have the ability to move it and manipulate it separately from the rest of the word or sentence. Well, until Alice emailed me, I was doing it all wrong. So I'll show you here the way I was doing it. I was highlighting one of the letters and then using this tracking option to move the rest of them. Okay, it's not a very good way of doing it. You don't have absolute control over each letter. So what she showed me was that you go in and with the sentence or caption highlighted, you go under Object and you ungroup. Okay, basically anytime you lay down a word, a sentence, a caption, it groups all the letters together because of this new feature in Sure Cuts a Lot 2. You can group and ungroup objects. Okay, so we're going to ungroup this, and now you'll notice if I click on the letters, I have absolute 100% control over each individual letter here, okay? And I can go in, I can take my A, overlap it, I can take my P, I can stretch it, I can skew it, rotate it. I'm gonna take this P, I'm gonna do the same thing here, just make it a little bigger. I'm gonna take this Y, okay? So you've got that, I'll make this a little bit bigger. All right, so I've got them overlapped. Now, another cool thing is usually what you can do is when you first highlight everything or when you first lay down your text, you can just choose weld. I failed to do that, but I'm going to show you here that if we select the word happy, we can go under Object and we can group just the happy part together. Now, anywhere I click over here, it's going to select this as an entire group and it will actually modify it as one element, okay? And I can also click on Weld, and that will weld all these letters for me as well. So you'll notice here when I click on the preview button that this is the preview of what the Cricut will actually cut. Okay, so that's great. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, if we go back here, these are all still separated. If you hold down the Shift key while you rotate any object, whether it be a letter or a shape, it will rotate at a 15-degree increment. As you can see here, it's kind of bouncy. It's not smooth as far as the movement. If I let go of the Shift key, you see how much smoother it moves? Now I'm going to hold it down. Okay, you see that? It moves it in 15-degree increments all the way around until you get back to 360 degrees. Okay, so that pretty much covers it. I just wanted to put this video out here just so that you can familiarize yourself with that. Some people were obviously asking questions and are confused as to why, you know, after laying down a word, you can't modify each letter individually. Well, it's just a matter of ungrouping. And once again, way to go, Alice. I appreciate the info, and I hope everyone learns a little bit from this video. So that concludes it for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.